Welcome to CBC News. Today on Lives Across Canada, we'll be exploring our nation's tip. I'll be interviewing a family from Newfoundland and Labrador and delving into their lives on our great nation's Blowhard Island. Let's enter the house. Before we begin our interview, we would like to give a brief overview of Newfoundland and all of its natural wonders. Newfoundland and Labrador joined the Confederation in 1949. In 2013, the province population was an estimated 528,000. The flower of this province is the Sarracenia, and it looks like this. The flag of this particular province looks like this. The province includes 7,000 islands, one of which includes this quaint little island, Blowhard Island. Let's meet the Blowhardsons.
Well, hello there, ma'am. How are you doing this blustery morn?
Incredibly cold. How can you manage in this temperament?
It's pretty rough out here, but we manage. Here on our rock, we get a beautiful, persistent Arctic wind coming right off the Atlantic Ocean over here to our right.
If we were living on the mainland, there would be a lot more trees, but we enjoy our private island from where our name originated. It's not bad, but the opportunity is huge here. All I do is bake bread and make scarves for the people in the village. We aren't reproducing as much at only a rate of 1.43 compared to the rest of Canada at 1.59.
Those long wintry nights aren't helping.
Not in our van.
Moving on to other topics, how are the First Nations doing on this tip?
Really unwell at the moment. As the First Nations local to Newfoundland and Labrador have been rejected out of a new band that was meant to fix issues. One of my friends at school fishing is extremely sad that he won't be able to be recognized from the past that he came from.
Is the government to blame?
Not at all. It's the Department of Indigenous and Northern Affairs Canada's problem. We at the Blowhardsons love our provincial government fairly well since Dwight Ball's taken over our provincial government as premier from the Liberal Party.
Ball's life.
Luckily, we didn't get the darn opposition leader, Paul Davis, from the bloody Progressive Conservative Party of Newfoundland. They got some good stuff going on in that government house, but they got to work harder. We folks out here are struggling.
Newfoundland is doing as well as they could be, considering all of the environmental difficulties in their way, with an estimated after-tax income of $65,000 compared to the nation's average of $72,000. Yeah. Speaking of progress, I heard some recent news about a transmission line being completed.
Well, you got that right, city slicker. But it's not all good news, you hear? My damn brother died in that transmission accident that happened last month.
My condolences to your brother. Would you say this is a step in the right direction for your economy, though?
No matter the amount of transmission lines we're putting in, it's never gonna help. I heard some guy on the TV telling us that we're the third worst economy in all of Canada. I hope everyone from across the country realizes the sacrifice made to have that power delivered to their front doors.
When I was flying over your beautiful province, I noticed a lot of trees. Would you say they're on the decline?
Of course, we have to make space for all the pit mines that we're putting in. Plus, wood sells good.
Does your great province have any other natural resources you would like to share?
Yes, oil is our top export alongside minerals and fish.
While the oil is helpful for your economy, don't you think it's more detrimental to your environment than helpful?
Absolutely not. The oil industry puts food on my table and a roof over my head.
Do you work in the oil industry?
No.
You have a young son. Aren't you worried that climate change is going to affect his future?
Yes, very worried. Just look.
Dad, where did all the icebergs go?
Hello. Welcome to my crib.
Here you go.
We'll rant and we'll roar like true Newfoundlanders. We'll rant and we'll roar on deck and below until we strike bottom inside the two sunkers. We're straight through the channel to Oslo we'll go. a son of a sea cook. I'm a cook and a trader. I can dance, I can sing, I can reef the main boom. I can handle a jigger, I cuts a fine figure whenever I gets in a boat standing room.
Oh my god!
We'll rant and we'll roar like true Newfoundlanders. We'll rant and we'll roar on deck and below until we strikes bottom inside the two sunkers, where straight through the channel to Oslo we'll go.